What's up, guys? Good morning. That bitch just got up work. Ooh, fuck. I needed that. Like, I just needed everything to just come off of my body. God. How are y'all doing this morning? Y'all? I'm off work. My baby doesn't go to school until 8:40. I have 2 hours until it's time for him to go to school, so I'm gonna try and stay up and just chill and have a time to myself until he go to school. Then when he get off school, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm tired as fuck. How are y'all doing this morning? Well, that's not true. I could be more tired. I'm honestly about to have me a little situation this morning. I can't lie, y'all. I'm about to have me a little time, a little morning. Who is that? Let me leave before that person pulls up over here. I hope y'all are blessed and well. Today, I don't really have nothing to talk about, honestly. Let's talk about these niggas, honestly. I feel like as a woman, what I'm learning is, like, when it comes to, like, these men and stuff, y'all, you just have to be on your Zoom. You just have to be on your Zoom mentally, emotionally, physically, and, like, let whoever's meant for you just come towards you and stuff. And also, even if that man comes towards you, I kid you not, what I've noticed is, like, whether a man is a good man or a bad man, he's still a man. Like, these men are so annoying. Like, they still will do something to hurt your feelings or disappoint you or whatever. Not saying, like, oh, cheat and stuff, but, like, you know, like, niggas, men are mad. Men fall short. They just do. They do at times. They just do. And, like, I feel like when you have a good, strong sense about yourself, when you have good emotional control and balance, why would you park this big old truck right here like that? It's just easier to deal with them. Oh, wait, I should go this way, actually, because I low-key want to see. No lie, though. I want to just go home, I think. Because I don't really. Yeah, no. I'll do that, like, tomorrow. I was trying to go the other way because there's this way to, like. First of all, this cobble street is so cute. I love it. Like, I would love to live on, like, a cobble street. I'm just, like, in this space, you guys. Like, I just know, like, I don't know. I'm just manifesting the life of my desires right now. And I know it's, like, I'm trying to create these videos, and I am trying to, like, think, like, what can I do that's really interesting? And the reason why I say that is because it's, like, I know a lot of y'all don't know me yet and stuff, so it's, like, I'm not important enough to people to just, like, for them to just want to hear me sit and talk, I guess. Like, you know, I guess it's, like, there has to be something being brought. Ooh, this willow tree is so cute. Well, actually, I don't think that's true. I think a lot of people now have proven that them just talking has gotten them to where they want to be. I'm just saying a bunch of random shit. I'm, like, tired, but I'm not tired. Like, I'm a little tired, but, like, I can go home and shake my ass tired. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like I'm gonna go home and just crash out in the bed tired. Like, it's like I can go out home and do a little 1, 2, 1, 2. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not extremely tired. And then also, even though I'm like, this is boring content to me, I'm just like, the more I post, the more I'm gonna learn how I wanna, like, do it, if that makes sense. But, like, I don't know. I just wanna, like, the girlies out there that are single, it's so ironic because we always ask it for stuff that it's like, girl, being single is so fun. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, there's nothing wrong with being single. There's nothing wrong with spending time with yourself. Granted, I would say for myself specifically, I did get to a space and point where it's just like, shit did get a little bit lonely and sad. Like, so let me just do a little rundown of my life, my relationships, what the fuck has been going on with me. I don't feel like I've really been telling y'all, like, what's actually going on. So I've had a couple really important relationship dynamics in my life and stuff. So I have a son. He is 5 years old. My son's dad not it. Like, narcissist before the term, everyone started using that term, to be honest. I just don't like to use that term really, because I feel like a lot of people use it a little bit too loosely. But was emotionally, physically, mentally, verbally, any type of abuse you could think of, literally, he was the epitome of that. I completely deteriorated as a human being because of that. Not gonna lie, like, it completely shattered me. I was a shell of myself. I didn't know myself. I didn't recognize myself. I felt like I was just living every day, and like I just wasn't myself. We was together about, I think, only just 2 years. Like, we got together so quick with my son. Like, I had my son so quick by him. Why are you rushing? Like, anyways, I had my son, like, I didn't really get to know him. Like, I was very young. I was 20 years old. I didn't really get to know him that well. I didn't have too many relationship experience in my life at that point. I only had, like, one actual boyfriend, and then, you know, just little flingy flings. But, like, I wasn't just too experienced. I just wasn't too in the know. I was 20 years old. He was 6 years older than me. I was obviously... this is what he told me eventually. Like, he got me pregnant on purpose and stuff. Like, and then also, like, I just wasn't strong enough to, like, keep myself, I guess, from... I guess I didn't protect my body enough, you know, kind of thing. I was just being careless and all that, and that's okay. I don't regret my son. But, like, that relationship was, like, maybe 2 years. We got together 20... Not even 2 years, y'all. I'm not even kidding. Like not even 2 years. We were together. Let me see. Yeah, like about 2 years. Let's say 2 years. And it's like, I don't know. It's just I realized so quickly, like, even though it felt like I really loved him and stuff at that time, like, that relationship was so weak. Like, the dynamic I had with him was so weak. It was so weak. And, like, I don't know. It's just, the only thing I'm grateful for with that relationship is I could never run into a man like that again. Like, I could never run into a man who... I just can't run into that. Like, that type of energy, I could never. Because I just learned so much from that experience. And I have my beautiful son, who I love so much, from that experience. Then it's like, I had another relationship. Okay, so, like, he was never my boyfriend, but we had, like, a really deep bond, like, way stronger bond than, like, me and my son's dad and stuff. Like, I thought that was my twin flame, my soulmate, all of that, you know, like, it was that deep. I was having dreams of him, he was having dreams of me, you know, like, it was a real thing. But, like, I had to choose myself and walk away from this person because I just wasn't happy. In a sense, like, as much as I had a good feeling, like, I loved that person, I had feelings for them, it was just like I had to, like, really come to terms with the fact that this person just was not meeting my needs. Like, he was not meeting my needs at all. Like, he lived in a city not even that far from me, honestly, 2 hours away. I would not see him for over a year. Like, he would never text my phone, never call me, but it would be like once every 2 months or so. Oh, hey, how are you doing? It was just like things were never building, never going anywhere, never growing past anything. Even though our connection was so deep, like, and that really pissed me off. And I waited patiently for like 2 years. Come to find out, he was living with his ex, fucking on his ex the whole fucking time, and, like, literally lying to me about it. But he want to be like, well, not lying, because he would literally, when I would ask him, he would break up with her that day just to tell me what the fuck he wanted to tell me. Literally dumb shit. I just found out, no offense, like, he's a weak ass nigga. No offense if you see this, because you might, like, you just a weak nigga, like, honestly, because you could have just told the bitch the truth. Like, I'm really cool. I'm like heavy when Olandria was talking about Taylor. I felt that deeply when she said, well, he could have just told me he didn't think I was attractive, because I'm not gonna sit here and beg nobody. I would not sit here in nobody's face who don't think I'm attractive. That's how I feel. Like, nigga, you could have told me you was fucking with somebody, because I would have never opened up to you in that way or sat and waited for your ass if you was dealing with a bitch. I would have never did that. I would have never. And for a long time, I was comparing myself to the girl and stuff. And then after a while, I generally have to feel bad for Shorty, because I'm like, this is what this man doing behind your back. I don't know. Like, it's like, he was such a good guy. I mean, she wasn't his girlfriend, but that was damn near his girlfriend, y'all. Like, she wasn't his girlfriend, but that was the girl you was living with. That was the girl you was with. That was the girl you was with. But she's not my girlfriend, though. I don't know why men do that. Oh, well, she's not my girlfriend. But you sleeping with her every night, going out on dates, going on trips, y'all live together damn near, everything. Y'all do everything together, but she's not your girlfriend. Like, get out of here. And then also, too, I have to self-respect. I have to give myself some respect. So I'm like, do I really want to wait for this person to finally, be done with this person they're dealing with, and then, now we can be together. All of a sudden, they're gonna come to me after they're done. No. I remember crying to myself and telling myself, it's cool and all. Like, yeah, niggas always realize, though, later on, like, oh, I made a mistake, or, oh, it's you. I cried to God, and I said, I want someone who chooses me from day one. Like, why I have to keep running to people who later on realize or regret, oh my gosh, this and that. Like, I want to be with people I want to be with somebody who sees me and they don't second guess. Like, they want to do that with me. They want a life with me. So for a long time, I really was like heavy down on, like, that was my twin flame, heavy down. I was holding on to the connection. God was like, girl, let it go, let it go, let it go, let this person go. Don't think too much about it. I was stubborn. I honestly suffered a lot, mentally and emotionally, spiritually, genuinely, deciding to hold on to that person. Like, it wasn't just a regular, like, oh, you're obsessed with this person, you're delusional. Like, no, like, there was a lot that really happened, and like, I really realized, like, this person and who they're connected to genuinely is detrimental to my health as an individual. And like, I don't know, I just realized so many things that shocked me, like how you can just really fully think somebody is your soulmate, your person that you're supposed to be with, then come to the realization that this person was the person that was holding you back. I tried to convince myself so bad he didn't break my heart, because I was sitting there like, I remember I was at a point with him where I was crying every day. I remember thinking, like, this is exactly how I was with my son's dad. And I remember thinking, no, like, I didn't want to believe my own self, like he was breaking my heart, because I was like, no, like, there's no way, like, I'm feeling the same emotion from that my son's dad made me feel through this person who was actually genuinely a nice and good person to me. Like, anytime we would talk, it'd always be like, I understand, please just be patient with me, I have a lot going on, like, I do love you too. Guys, I wasn't crazy. I still want to punch that nigga in his fucking throat. I swear I do, because it's like, bitch, you could have just told the fucking truth. Like, yeah, I think he did. I do believe that he did like me. I do believe that, delusionally enough, yes, he did have stronger feelings for me than the person that he was with, absolutely, all that, but it had nothing to do with that. It was the fact that you couldn't be a man and stand up for what you truly believed and what you truly wanted, and you couldn't be a man and tell me the truth. A man is gonna tell a woman the truth. A man is gonna own up to his shit. And it's like, what really pissed me off is because I wanted him so badly to own up to it, but it's like the nigga would never really own up to his shit, and I never understood that. Like, I never could understand why. I never could understand it. I just never could understand it, you guys. Never. Like, I just never understood, like, why. My boo's gone. He told me he's leaving early. But I just feel like I'm in this new relationship right now, and it's not perfect. I don't feel like any relationship that is a healthy relationship that they end up getting married starts off that way. I feel like every relationship, people have their trials and things that they go through and things that they have to work on and heal. However, the whole being like, I don't know, there's certain things I just feel like a healthy relationship won't have. Like, I don't we're like not like really disrespectful to each other, all this and that. Like, I don't know. And it's like, one thing I noticed about him that I feel like, I guess really made me like, wow, it was like, it's no matter, because I realized when I first got into this relationship, like, I had so much wounding from like my past dynamics. I had so much freaking wounding, you guys. I had so much wounding. And like, with this new relationship, to this day, like, I mean, we haven't been together too long, but like, things come up, like triggers come up, things that trigger me come up, ways that men in my past have treated me come up, and it's hard sometimes. It's hard some days, like, to just like get out of that old mindset and get out of what used to be and like live in the now and be like, this is a new person, this is a new experience. But like, sometimes I will overthink, and I will have moments that I don't even want to cry, but I will have moments that like I will get upset, or I will I would like get overly, you know, I'll just be anxious, or I'll get upset, or I'll think maybe if he don't answer his phone, like he must be doing something, just because like of shit that I've been through in my past. And it's like, one thing about him that I really appreciate is it doesn't matter if we had a disagreement. It doesn't matter if I feel like maybe something happened. Like, it's like divine. Like, it's like he will come and correct it immediately. Like, it's like he doesn't leave me to be confused, to question, to sit in my tears or my sorrow or my sadness or in my thoughts. Like, he's always so present. And I feel like that's something that like I've literally missed in every relationship, is someone just fully being present. With my son's dad, it was like he was always outside here and there with his friends, up and down, doing this and that. With my other person, it was just like I barely even fucking heard from him. Like, it was like the emotions, the feelings were very strong in there, but it was like him physically being in my life, just, it wasn't like a thing. It wasn't. It was like, literally, y'all, I would see this man once every like 2 years. Like, we knew each other for 7 years. It was a 7-year dynamic that ended. The first year we saw each other, it was back to back or whatever. Then like we seen each other or whatever. Obviously there's breaks in between. I had a whole kid and everything. But then it was like the last, like, I think 2 or 3 times we seen each other, it was like a year in between, at least a year in between each time. So like, this is not somebody that's like really in my life, but like the feelings and emotions were strong. And I remember that being something I couldn't get over too, was like his lack of presence. It really had nothing to even do with the ex or whatever. I think what really made me so mad about him being with his ex was like, you act like it's so hard to show up for in general for people, but it's like, no, you can show up, you just can't show up for me. And that was a hurtful realization, but it's the truth. Because he was on some, oh, I don't text, I don't talk on the phone, I don't be texting, I don't do all this stuff. But you're going to do it for the right person, right? You're going to do it for the right person. And I just wasn't that right person. And as hurtful as that can be, that's okay. That is okay. And I'm okay with not being the right person. Especially when I feel as though I'm in the right relationship right now. I genuinely am happy as fuck that things did not work out with you. That's how I feel. And I'm in this place, I'm not going back, like, and I cried for so long. I talked to God about it and stuff, y'all. Kid you not, y'all. I was like, God, no, I'm not gonna let him go, because if I decide to actually leave him alone, it's gonna be a wrap. Because I know me, like, when I really decide like I'm done with somebody, I am done. Like, I am done. And I didn't want it to get to this space with this person, but it got here. And if it got here, that means it was meant to get here. Because a nigga that really wants you is not gonna let it get there to a point where it's like you want nothing to do with him. I told this man verbatim, I am not happy. He don't give a fuck. Didn't give a fuck. Or he gave a fuck enough to send a paragraph, but didn't give enough of a fuck to actually change the action. Sometimes I just want to text his bitch ass like, you're a dumb bitch, but like, it's literally, that urge only comes up once in a while, honestly. Not it doesn't really even come up honestly like that. It would just be like once, like randomly. Like when I think about all that I basically, you know, wasted my time with, I can get angry sometimes. I'm still healing, y'all. Damn. Hold on. But when I think about everything, like, I can really just like get angry sometimes, because I just really can't believe that I like allowed myself to accept that. But then also that's like a way that I know I'm really growing, because I'm disgusted by that. Like, I can't even be that person no more, literally. I'm home. Hold on, y'all. Home sweet home. Thank you, God, for bringing me home. What the fuck?